Now make a reload animation for Girardi. In my previous video, I reanimated some of the reloads from Team Fortress 2 in Blender, adding a more realistic style to the weapons. Many of you enjoyed the video and even asked me to create more animations for Team Fortress 2 reloads. The first weapon I started out with was the Shortstop, one of Scout's primary shotguns. I added physics to the breach after it opens up, shaking and moving as the weapon is moved around by the operator. It was a very quick and simple animation. The sniper's reskinned version of a sniper rifle, the AWP, is another weapon that I made realistic animations for. It was actually the only gun in the entire game that made sense to give better animations to because it is an actual real-life gun. The animation was a simple bolt-action rifle motion with some small shaking to simulate weight and movement. The sniper's AWP sniper rifle animation is complete. The next weapon that I made realistic animations for was the sniper's SMG secondary weapon. The animation started off strong, with a cool mag release where he throws away the empty magazine before reloading. The new magazine was then quickly inserted into the gun as I was trying to match the normal speed of the original reload animation. The magazine actually bounces around the magwell before actually being inserted into the gun, which was to simulate how inexperienced the sniper from Team Fortress 2 would be if he were to try and quickly reload his gun. The animation for the SMG was complete. The Engineer's Frontier Justice shotgun is another weapon that I wanted to make realistic animations for. It was just a simple 3 shotgun shell reload with a light turning on after the gun is fully loaded. It was another quick and easy reload animation. The light bulb lights up, so if we go over here to the final part, it lights up because it's now fully loaded. The Demoman's Sticky Bomb Launcher is one of the most OP weapons in gaming history. It carries a large drum magazine that holds 8 explosive sticky grenades with manual detonation. The realistic animation for this weapon would have the Demoman remove the magazine and insert a new one. I was having issues with the magazine not following my mouse movements and I started crashing out. It's like moving weird. Broken. Oh, the Sticky Launcher magazine is large and heavy, so I animated the Demoman slapping the magazine to make sure it would stay inside the gun. The sniper rifle from Team Fortress 2 is another weapon that needed better animations. The problem with Sniper from Team Fortress 2 is that all he does is lift the bolt and then puts the bolt back down, which does not make sense because what normally is supposed to happen is you lift the bolt up and then you pull the bolt back, and you pull it forward again, and then you pull it back down. The soldier's original rocket launcher is shaped like a penis, which means inserting rockets in the barrel is a war crime. If you're a penis haver, this is making you very uncomfortable. The Tomislav is a really large and heavy gun designed to be held by fat people. The miniguns in Team Fortress 2 aren't meant to be reloaded. However, the Tomislav is the only gun that looks like it can be made to have a decent animation. The weapon has a very large and heavy bolt, so the weapon would shake from the fast-moving bolt being pulled back. The character then removes the large magazine, and then they reload it with a fully loaded magazine. The final weapon I made realistic animations for would be the Panic Attack shotgun. The realistic animation has the magazine being used correctly, where the magazine is removed with a new fully loaded magazine inserted into the shotgun. Those were all of the weapons I have worked on recently. However, some of you suggested I make reload animations for the Girardi and Mad Milk from Team Fortress 2, so I decided to make animations for those weapons. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is obviously add, or actually no, I think I have to just straight up model the Girardi. Yeah, that's the, that's Girardi right there. That's the jar of piss. That's the jar of pee that Sniper TF2 pees in. I'm really good at modeling jars of piss for TF2 Sniper. Okay, so how am I gonna animate this? I think I'm just gonna have him like pop the lid off with his thumb, and then he's gonna put it like underneath the camera, and it's just gonna like he's gonna pee inside of it. Okay, I'm just gonna add sound effects of him peeing. Okay, so there it is. There's the rough animation I got so far of him licking the top off with his thumb. Holy shit, the lid is animated. It's getting popped off. Holy shit, I just made tactical reloading Girardi for Team Fortress 2. Look, I gave it fucking water physics. Moving on from Girardi to Mad Milk. Now, imagine what the reload animation would be for the Mad Milk.
It's like I'm watching you fapping through a windshield.
Need a dispenser here.
Thanks for watching.
I can